My next guest is making a public call for the NFL to take more action on the issue of domestic violence, and she's doing so on Capitol Hill.
Of the 56 football players arrested for domestic violence, they only saw a combined 13 games suspended. The NFL would rather see these players on the field than take a stance against violence. After all, anything for football. I say, bench them.
Joining me now, Democratic Congresswoman Jackie Speier from California. Good morning.
Good morning, Carol.
You know, the NFL has implemented a new domestic abuse policy. It suspended players. It appointed 4 female advisors to deal with this issue. What more do you think the NFL should be doing?
Well, I think the NFL, first of all, we should look at those 4 advisors, all of whom are white women, and suggest to the NFL that they need to create a little diversity there. Beyond that, I think they have got to put some money where their mouth is, funding programs in high school and college sports around domestic violence and respect. You know, if you look at the domestic violence shelters in this country, they turn away about 9,000 victims every day. 80% of the shelters have actually reported a decrease in funding in the last few years. They could show a little love by funding many of these DV programs that are really inadequately funded, and so many victims are going without services.
Well, it is possible that could happen. As you know, there's also an investigation going on into the way the NFL deals with domestic and violence issues along with sexual assault issues, and it's being done by a very respected man. So what do you expect that investigation to uncover?
Well, I'm hoping that the investigation will uncover the fact that for decades, and certainly under Roger Goodell, this issue has been swept under the rug, and the result has been that it has exploded. And now in literally a week, we have seen countless cases, and many victims now for the first time feeling that they can come forward, and that's a good sign as well. More often than not, intimate partners will make excuses for being attacked by the person they love, and the result is that it just escalates. So helping those victims come forward is really a good step forward as well.
There are probably a good many people in the country that feel that this controversy won't go away until Roger Goodell steps down, until he resigns as NFL commissioner. Should he?
Well, I think that he certainly should resign. I don't know if that's going to happen, but regardless of whether he resigns or not, I think the NFL has got to put some really strong policies in place. Once you're arrested for domestic violence, you shouldn't be allowed to play in the game. I'm deeply concerned about my own San Francisco 49ers and the fact that Ray McDonald is going to play this weekend. I think it's shameful. And if they're really going to take this seriously, if they really believe that there's a problem here, that they need to show that they're going to fix it, they've got to take some action that shows that they are serious about it.
Congresswoman Jackie Speier from California, thank you so much for joining me this morning.